bro.
Let me go back and bump in my music.
Step a lot.
I want defense first, say less. Good message to the straights, man. I ain't trying to be for no police, but look, man.
Yo, why you stop the broadcast, man? What'd you say, B?
That business.
They'll run with a backup. This is Williams.
Already, bro? Already?
And he's taken down, but able to slip
burn
across the
notice.
35. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Oh, shit.
It's sniping. Okay. My great.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Throwing now is Mahomes.
Touchdown.
Deep left side
You
here.
tripping. Stop playing with me, dickhead. Like I said, touchdown. Louis Washington.
Takes on the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown.
Bomb from police comes.
Tyreek Hill.
I got you, bro.
63 yards. And the Chiefs are going to take a first quarter lead.
Every damn son, pipe down.
On for the extra point.
Check your time, bro. It's already, it's like 40
And his
seconds
kick
in
is
the game.
good to make it
Already
7-0
scored. Yeah.
KC.
Come on, man.
After the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Gets fielded in the end zone. And no run back
This
here.
one
This will be a
broadcast. I'm about to
touchback, and it
broadcast.
comes out to the 25-yard line.
Rick.
What's the difference?
Jordan, slow down.
Yo, Rich. Rich.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott.
We need some rubber
And
bands,
not much to speak
Elijah.
of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the
Bro,
26.
Rick, stop the broadcast, bro.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye
NFL
discipline to be
shit.
an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one
I
of those
found a way to
guys.
get paid, and it's crazy, bitch. I'm on my way to the top, I'm so creative. I found a way to get paid. I found a way to get paid. No purple haze. I found a way to get paid. Saying it's crazy, bitch. I'm on my way to the top, I'm so creative. I found a way to get paid.
I started my broadcast.
I found a way to get paid. And then purple haze. I ain't going to Jamaica just to go fuck with some paper. Later. Walking on it's Italian. Shoes cost me $1,000. Woo! Man, all the fucking money. Yeah, man, for me.
That was key.
Well, you're already in the hole after the touchdown on the other side. How will you respond? We talk about that a lot, and they responded pretty well there. You go 3 and out, I think you give up a lot of momentum. You get down 2 scores, could be an entirely different game.
Big fish, hey, motherfucker, can't stand me.
Good shape. To me is they're also in that spot of the field where you would take a shot just because you're down a touchdown.
Trying to get there, my family. All y'all niggas motivation. Fuck all you niggas that's hating. Fuck it. Say my family. All y'all niggas motivation. Fuck all you niggas that's hate time. I find a way to get paid. And I'm gonna say this crazy, bitch. I'm on my way to the top and so creative. I find a way to get paid. I find a way to get paid. I find a way to get paid and I'm gonna say this crazy. I'm on my way to the top and so creative. I find a way to get paid.
Well, they're in some hot water now after that
I find a way to get paid.
2nd and 21.
I ain't like need balls. Yeah, shit, need balls. Yeah, no, sir. Sip and lean, I'm on balls. Last week, man, fella. Did it track with me, man. Do I want that?
Running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition
down for me to drop
defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe
you can't lurk that this year, bro. Go back on him, bro. Go back on him, bro. I can't stand me. I'm trying to make it and I'm paying it.
22-yard gain.
What's this, man? Trying to take care of my family. All that niggas motivation. Fuck all that niggas that's hating. Fuck, ain't my family. All y'all niggas motivation. Fuck all you niggas that's hate time. I find a way to get paid.
2nd and 7.
You like that hit?
From the 24, Prescott. And this one complete to
What?
over the middle. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. It's a first down on a gain of 10. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it because now everyone gets locked in. Your confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Taking it in from 14 yards out. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the football game. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And we are tied at 7.
Scola. This shit about to be too easy, man. This shit about to be too easy.
Teams had it. Each team has scored 7-7 here as the kicks away. That's fielded in the end zone.
Like a dream. Nigga, you fantasize.
The final play of this first quarter. These two teams all tied.
Everything feel like a dream. Never thought I'd come my dream. Everything feel like a dream. Never thought I'd be this fucking iced out. Everything feel like a dream. Everything feel like a dream. I thought I'd spend no thousand on no fucking jeans. Not enough time.
Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a
touchdown. Stop playing with me. That shit one play,
I'll give you that, bro. I'll give you that. First time you're not having that shit. I'll give you that shit. I'm not worried about
that out, bro. Take that out, Lou.
Baby, go crazy for me.
And the Chiefs have taken the lead.
Man, that bitch is dead.
Yeah,
broken the hood.
80 yards, pretty easy to recap.
It certainly is.
I'm ready to stop after that shit, bro. Fucking ass.
Starting on your own 20. You want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing.
Run through them bad
It's
bitches.
a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
One off home.
Yeah. Everything feel like a dream.
Dallas gets set to take the field.
Fantasize.
Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work.
Everything feel like a dream. As I beat this fucking iced out. Everything feel like a dream. Everything feel like a dream. You tripping.
I know.
Deep left side here.
Everything feel like a dream. Everybody got beat this clean. Everything feels like a dream. Baltimore did label me a star.
We can practice getting ready for this
You're
one.
not from
Take
Baltimore.
the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up.
Yeah, I'm gonna start. People go crazy for me at the mall.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
Looking to throw. Prescott complete to Jason Witten. And finding his tight end Witten, the Cowboys have a 1st down.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings what do the guys in the locker room call him?
Let's go, Lord, but you only worth 2.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open. he finds a way to pick up a first down.
Nigga used to fan us out. Everything felt like a dream. Never thought I'd call. Ah, that's my fault.
Now back to the ground with Elliott.
I take that. Everything felt like a dream. I ain't thought I'd spend no thousand on no fucking game. Everything felt like a dream. My beat is clean. Come on, Michael Gallup. Come in the game. They label me a star.
The Cowboys on third down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 7. Prescott now from the 50.
Put it down. Stupid.
Stupid.
Come on. Come on.
I'm not playing shit, you ass. I know this guy. I'm a young baller. Every day we stay shining.
What did you say?
Yeah, I think you got
Every time.
officials are instructed.
Really grinding. You know I ain't lying. That's why we shining. That's why we shining. Got it. Oh, he played that shit perfectly.
I told you, Lord, somebody still got to play. Big
You're not scoring no dad catching it. That's why we shining. Rockin' diamonds.
Got what, my nigga?
Sean Lee, get the fuck out of my game, bro.
I'm telling you, your best linebacker.
Now I got what I want.
Here comes Kansas.
Oh, he got bazooka? He got bazooka?
One try last time.
We're going to change that.
They don't want that to happen.
Oh, me, nigga!
That's what you're working on to make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense. Not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
Watch this.
He's going to take
Give me those. Give me those. The young ball. Every day we stay shining. Perfect timing. Really grinding. You know I ain't lying. That's why we shining. That's why we shine. 3 good. 3 good. 3 good. 3 good. 3's good. 3's good.
Now here's Mahomes.
Shine. Different fucking city. Different niggas, girls. We don't want none of these bitches. Kick that shit, bitch! Bitches, they kitty. We don't listen to my DMs. They didn't pick it, then they kiss. I'm a motherfucking baller. I'm talking shot caller. I hit your girl the first day and then had to call her. Yeah, I'm a dogger. Bitch ass nigga. The fuck, I'm about to cook your shit. Kick that shit, nigga. Mafia, that's my fucking crew. I'm a young baller. Every day we stay shining. Let's go up. Score here. Score at halftime. I'm really grinding. You know I ain't lying.
Here's the Dallas offense now, heading back out onto the field. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
Zeke! What the fuck is niggas talking about? My lifestyle is amazing. I'm a young nigga that's blazing. Every day get to the... I'm at the bust this nigga ass, bro. I got the fucking Cowboys. What the fuck? I don't give a fuck. Just to conserve time. My style was amazing. I'm a young nigga that's blazing. Every day get to the money. Come on, man. I'm not trip out of country.
The only fit was at the end when he threw his headset down after that big run.
I'm forward, Zeke. Hey, chillin' with Mick and Rose.
The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts.
Woo!
As they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
That is fucking scaring me. Can't lie to my money coming. Come on, man. Showing the dream, nigga.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott.
Get the fuck off! Get the fuck off! Get the fuck off, nigga!
You kicking three, bro. You kicking three. That's the funny thing about it.
Bench! Brave bench! Levi's! My lifestyle is amazing! I'm a young nigga that's blazing. Every day get to the money. I would be wrong if I didn't give it to him. We all know who's getting the fucking ball. Let's say my foreign. My son said it's boring. My lifestyle was amazing. I'm a young nigga that's blazing. Every day get to the... You should have got it. That's my fault. Telling Sunday. Live by the country. We all know who getting this shit, man. How about a foreign? Half of it, lane. Blazing punch this fire. Lord, bitch, you a liar. Okay, bro. I like the one D. My niggas, they shining. My niggas, they shining. Russian free schools. Russian free lose. The niggas lose. Stop watching my moves. And I got all this from the mud, nigga. So fuck whatever that you heard, nigga. Woo. Niggas, let me see something, bro. That's not your area, Randall. Oh, why he do that? Why he do that? Why his icons going away? He's standing up. Bro. That's ass, bro. I had Mark for Lopez. I seen that. It's cool. I'm gonna step out of country. I can ball half. I ain't tripping. I ain't tripping. The city is boring. I'm gonna stop out the foreign. Let me see what else I want to listen to, man. I'm about to turn up now. Turn me up, schooler. I'm about to turn up second half of my head, man. Woo!
Shut him up.
Shut me up, nigga. Shut me up, nigga.
Come on, bro. I'm right here. Right here.
Hold your block, bro. Say you was criminals. The fuck? Bro, fix yourself, bro. All that running around shit, bro. Zeke! Swag, who do the drop? I can wanna go broke. My whole family struggling. Wanna go broke. I came from nothing. Go broke. Let me see how much more you need, Zeke. Okay. Broke. I can never go broke. I can never go broke. My whole family struggling. I can wanna go broke. Crazy. Oh, came on! You came down with that shit? What's your mama? They're working. I'm there with that money up. Oh, my broke. Oh, my heart and soul.
This shit make me wanna.
That's my fault. Why y'all in my face with the back up? My whole family struggling. I will never go broke. I gonna make nothing. I can wanna go broke. I can never go broke. You gonna make me something. I can never go broke.
Has that happened to you before?
I can't even call him.
We still got it. I gotta make me something. Fuck out of here, bro. Fuck out of here, bro. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Say a moment.
Second down. Mecole Hardman, the intended target.
That's called good D, nigga.
Good day. You don't got that shit.
They'll run out of the gun.
Good day. Fuck on with Bull.
As he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down.
Launch this hoe, bro. Launch that man.
From midfield, here's Mahomes. He wants it all.
That's us. That's us. Now, Cribs, nigga. 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 Ah!
That was a dumb interception.
Stop playing with me, man.
It is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick six? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated.
I appreciate it, D.
That off and gave great chase and got it done.
Still a great return and very good field position. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Wow.
Now it's a bootleg with Prescott. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper.
Give me that. You got it right
Get
there.
noodle ass arm, Dak!
It's stunt, boy. It's all a stunt, baby.
Get noodle ass arm, Dak!
Here as he takes it up past the 30.
It's all a stunt, baby.
Now I gotta go play D again, bro.
So that's back-to-back drives without throwing an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
They'll try to get this running game going with Williams.
All right, Brody.
And he'll get this only up to about the 35. Jeff Heath, the one to bring him down.
All right, bro.
In the first half, he was held in check on the ground. Despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Why'd you go away?
But this one is
My fault, bro. I can't take a shot. That's why my
Not
man.
only was it the right play,
Oh, you want to give him a bazooka?
frankly, I think it was the only play.
Got
Whoa.
outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
What's wrong with you? You gonna have that shit for the rest of the game.
Facing
Oh,
a
you
3rd
don't
and
got it no
7
more.
following the incompletion on 2nd down. From the gun, it's Mahomes.
Yeah, that shit.
Throw right side.
Just make a tackle. Just make a tackle.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down. To throw, it's Mahomes. And he will go down.
Lucky
Off the edge, it's Tyrone Crawford with a sack. So nursing a slim lead, and that is the opposite of protecting that slim lead.
All I can think here is that head coach, he knows more about what's going on with his team than we do. He must know something's up. Either he has trouble with his punter, right? He's worried about his defense. There's an explanation in there that we're going to ask for after the game.
I went away from you this half. I went away from you this half. I went away from you. I apologize. I apologize, broski. Tell them to pay your bread. Tell them to pay your bread.
So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10. Now they'll run on the draw. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get behind the line. They'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. They'll try to throw now. Prescott. And this is going to be hauled in. Oh, what a catch at the 10. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
And partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys.
I know it.
A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the football game.
I appreciate you for keeping your feet in.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good.
Nigga gave him 2 touchdowns. That's my fault, though. Matter of fact, I gave him all 17. I worked for it on 4th down. Nigga been earning shit on me all game. The fuck? Let's go get another stop. Or hold him to 3. Because I give him the benefit of the doubt. He probably draw the ball. Okay.
Let's field it a few yards into the end zone.
Just tackle him now.
And he will be brought
Doing
down
too much.
here at about the 17-yard line.
Cute. That's why I break a nigga heart. Break a nigga heart. Now let's see if that shit come true like you said it would. Don't tell me it's not gonna happen.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams.
Thank you, Byron.
And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. The first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy by the fourth.
It's not Kevin Coleman,
You're coming
bro.
up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently.
Okay. That's a lot of shit. Okay. I don't have time to argue. You in the game. Watch that ass. So you can say that.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
I'm going back to you.
From the gun, it's a run for Williams.
Thank you, Anthony Brown.
Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or two short here with 3rd down coming up.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game.
You don't got no time. Take the timeout. Take it.
The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The Chiefs on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This time they face a 3rd and 2. They'll try and run
Nope.
for it. Here's
Nope.
Williams.
Nope.
And
Go
this is
for
gonna
it.
depend on the
Nope.
spot. I believe he might be a few inches short. Give him a couple on the run as it brings on up a 4th down.
Niggas don't want to go for it. Go think about it small. Go think about it small. Go think about that shit small. Go think about it small. So you can stop me. Let me see. I'ma just okay. Like this nigga, bro.
So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And they're looking at 4th down now in this tie ball game. Here we go with Williams. And it's a room to maneuver.
Damn it.
Hey, nothing to see here. Just your standard 4th down gain of 28 yards. And the drive keeps going. And his tackles, that could be their downfall.
Good game.
Yeah, they actually let him out of bounds there. Instead of the clock continuing to run, they let him out, and it turned into another timeout for him.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 11 more on that one, and another 1st down.
They picked up a
Well,
little bit
then
of
you can
yardage there,
ask me
and now,
and do whatever
in
you
this
want. I was
situation,
dead in
should
the
be in
middle.
no hurry to run a play really fast.
dead
Let
in
the
the
clock
middle.
wind down.
Now a 1st down
Ooh,
carry.
good
It's
pass,
Williams.
booty.
He is taken down at the 21 after a
That's what
short
I
gain
like
of
to
2.
see. That's what I like
Now
to
the Cowboys
see.
going to burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now a handoff. Here's Williams. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. On 3rd down, here's Williams.
I got time.
They'll get this down only to the 18.
I love it.
What I'm not going
Cowboys
for?
signal for their 3rd
what I
and
do.
final timeout as it comes with exactly a minute to go in the football game.
When I get this shit, that's big.
Yeah, this is good.
But
Tie game, fourth quarter, and they're going for this thing on fourth down.
I see the blade, so gotta respect that.
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. That's to his running back. Complete. And that's it.
I'm so locked in on the right side.
Look at our tie here in the final
I dare you, I see the blade.
I'm dead ass. After I see got the first down, I just hit like this nigga scored. So I can have a chance.
Block the extra point, go down and score. Kick their point themselves. They can pull this one out.
Yeah, but also on the sideline just took the lead. You got to get your defense ready and the special teams unit for the kickoff coming.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Got to pull everyone together, make sure they're still focused and aren't already celebrating a win.
Let's go. Are y'all ready? Y'all ready for this? Y'all ready to be clutch?
You need 7 points, my nigga. You're not getting that shit.
I'm not getting it.
I don't want to keep one. I want to win by 7. I don't want to have nobody do
He's back to throw.
Oh, yeah.
He's going to let it fly.
You stepping.
It's caught inside the 25.
Ready, bro?
A big play here for Dallas. 55 yards. He'll look to throw.
Bro, I meant to catch him play action. He was open.
He's taken down. What a huge play at this point.
Bro, that probably just cost me.
We had that huge gain, followed by a
12-second
loss here. So following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13.
You can have order.
Letting
You can have order.
deep for the end
Except for
zone.
that.
That is
Except for
knocked
that.
away and incomplete. Amari
You can
Cooper,
have
his
all of
intended
that.
receiver,
Good game.
and it's third down.
What do I do? What do I do? Hill, you gotta catch that, bro. I know you're 68 overall and shit. You caught a pick early in the game. So your time running out, bro. Your time running out. And if you don't get the play,
The Cowboys on third down. 6 conversions and 9 tries. They've done a great job of picking these up. This is going to be 3rd and 13.
That happened.
One last shot now for Prescott. Forced out to his left. It's Cooper.
Good game.
And
Good game.
Shut
up, bro.
I wasn't even trying to get a game, bro.
All that school he was listening to, it didn't come to help.
I wasn't trying to get a game.
Alright, bro.
Alright, bro. Striking distance, but couldn't find a way to score.
They definitely had opportunity. Just unable to cash in at the end. Not an easy hole by any stretch, but they definitely had a chance.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gawton. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. With that, we say so long from Big D.
Dallas fucking I know what team they can beat. If you want to bring the Texans into it, you're going to wear them out too.
Nigga, you got lucky as shit. I let you freaking.
Okay, bro. I won last. You get lucky. Just so I can't be fucked with. Nope. You done, bro? That's all the spanking you need for the night? You didn't answer my question.
Because if I play again, I'm dead ass gonna try and I'm gonna blow your ass out by 21.
This black ass killer. T-Rock. What's up, dude? Right here, too.
Food. Is that all the spanking you need for tonight, bro? Yo.
Oh!
That's all the spanking you need, bro.
You said what?
Is that all the
Nigga, your
spanking
fucking
that you need?
ass. And you just keep talking your fucking ass.
Alright, bro. Is that all the spanking that you need?
Niggas something crazy. I'm about to bust their ass.
On August 10, 2019, bitches got fucked up by Big Woods. Let's see who you pick.
I mean, I'm still in the field with the child. Boy, I still never lose with child, so I just telling you facts. But I want this to go down. I know you can't do it. I know you can't do it again. That was a fluke. Yeah, niggas touched on you again.
It's still capping in 2019. Damn.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Obviously, they do everything big here in Dallas, and the introduction to the Cowboys, no exception. They're set for football in Big D as their guys will do battle with the Kansas City Chiefs. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19.
I should have left it the way it was. Semi-drum. My phone's stuck.
Yellow!
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. It's caught inside the 25. A big play there on the first play of the game. 61 yards. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
So the field flips here as they'll go to work at the 20 now on 1st and 10. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. It's Christian Covington who notches the sack there. Well, this has been a pretty sizable drive. They've had some success. Finally, the defensive coordinator found some success of his own.
I think he just simply said enough of that. Okay, they've moved the ball well. We need to force the issue from our end, and that's exactly what he did.
Gotta hope that's not a sign of things to come as they face an early second and long. The first carry now. This is Williams. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
Tighten up. Hey, Sunday.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. He's going to let this go for the end zone. Oh, it's a touchdown if he holds on. Instead, it's 4th down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything to warrant a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. Had just the one big play on the drive, but that was enough to put him in field goal range.
Yeah, one big play of what they hope will be many others throughout the game. Every team has a different target for the number of plays like that, those explosives that we talk about. That allowed them to put points on the board on that drive. Let's see how the rest of the game goes.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. And he'll hit the slant route. That's caught by Cooper. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game. So what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, it's nothing but room to run.
Now Prescott. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Juan Thornhill.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
On play action, it's Mahomes. Looking sideline, incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
On second down, Williams. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
And that's the kind of run that gets everyone excited on offense. And, you know, oftentimes the guys who carry the ball are the ones in the huddle doing the chirping. Right now, I think it's the offensive line telling them, run it again. We are right there about to break a big one.
Here we go. Here we go.
Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down. The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard.
Come on, D. 15, 15. Hey, 57, 57. Hayward, check 24, check 24. Check 6. Hey, 15, 15, 15. Check 31, check 30. Recon, 132 fight. You got it, right.
Mahomes now to throw. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had to fly, just sending the guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete. Mahomes to the former Rams, Sammy Watkins for the Kansas City first. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter, and it's our visitors with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Down, Williams, and he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line.
That's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that, got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Mahomes going to throw. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
I got. Check 24, check 24. Right side. Right side. 55. Right side. It's our time. Right side. Mike, 55. Right there in the middle, 55. Hey, pick your guy. Right side. Right side. Right side.
Mahomes going to go on 4th down. Under pressure, he's going to go down. Look at this, way back around the 43. Tyrone Crawford, and that will force a turnover on downs. Following the interception, here's Prescott. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Darren Lee picks it, and he's able to bring it up 5 yards shy of midfield to the 45-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
They begin the drive with Williams. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. On 2nd and 11 now. Mahomes. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
Slant route's effective no matter who's running the route and catching the ball. But when you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise throwing it. You don't have the same catch radius with the bigger targets.
The ball's still a few inches shy of the marker after the 3-yard run, so now a little soul-searching on 4th down. They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down. Mahomes throwing on 4th, and it's complete to Kelsey. And he's taken down inside the 30. A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on 4th down.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little gain. He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run, and just lost track, and it cost him.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. Following the penalty, it's Williams. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 16 yards, a little deja vu from the previous play where they got 16. Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis. Williams loses the football. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. He didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Earlier this half, you were wondering how the defense was going to handle him defensively. Were they going to bottle him up at different levels, so to speak, is what you said. What have you seen so far?
Well, I think they've been absolutely terrific because it feels like on every play, if we were watching this in the film room, when you clicked off the film or stopped it, you would see 11 shirts of that same color right there in the frame trying to tackle it. That's what you're looking for.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
This defense not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. It came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Throwing again, Prescott on 2nd and 10. This is Cobb with a catch right side. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 12 yards there and a first down.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag. Because when you do, you just put the ball on it and then let him run.
He's got some space. Wide open, Amari Cooper. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A good pickup there, 26 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. To the air again, Prescott. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. The play began back at the 23, and they pick up 23.
One other than your QB, a lot of confidence, or you think you're really going to fake them out, and it looks like
going deep in the playbook and a great grab on the other end. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Motion, motion. Motion, check. Shift.
Now Elliott. And he is not going to get through here on try number 1. They stop him at the goal line. No gain on the play, and it's going to be 2nd and goal. On 2nd down, Elliott. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott as the first half is winding down. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. Brett Maher on for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-3. Following the touchdown, here's Maher to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Final 12 seconds of the half now as they've got it 1st and 10. They go play action. Now Mahomes. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Throwing now is Mahomes. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And Xavier Woods with a pick. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line. So we've reached intermission here in a low-scoring game. 7-3 is our score. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, that'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 23. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
What a way to start a drive. An excellent run, a tone setter, and now, if you want to take a shot on 2nd down and go play action and make it look like the same exact play and throw it over the top, you can do so because you've established the run in a big way.
Touchdown, Cowboys! Ezekiel Elliott, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon, and the Cowboys will extend their lead. Extra point by Maher, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Following the touchdown, here's Maher to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20.
At their own 18-yard line.
Yellow.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's going to wind up. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. What a play that turns out to be. 36 yards. Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well and get a few stops.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
Yellow.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And this is caught at the 8. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
I think a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry, ball gets tipped in the air, because if that happens, then it's fair game for the defense.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now Mahomes. He's got the lane, and there he goes. 20, 10, and he will score. This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the fourth.
Like I told you, bum ass. Fluke-ass game. Bitch!
Just yet. If you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
Extra point by Marr, up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. Now a hit and a loose football. And he will score. Touchdown, Cowboys. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. A moment ago, here was the scene with the Cowboys emerging from their tunnel. It was loud. It's still loud. We're ready for football as the Cowboys get set to match up with the Kansas City Chiefs. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him. About 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20.
At their own 18-yard line.
Mike. Yellow. Let's go, little lady. Watch the slip. Watch the slip.
Mahomes now on first down. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
On second and 10, Mahomes. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, third down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
They always want to be
So
like
now an early third and 10 here on their opening drive. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. Well, the two men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively. Brings up fourth down.
And third down is a key down in any game you play. And third down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
Now Austin. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Room here to run. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That good for 22 and a 1st down. Once he broke through that first wave of defenders, there was a pretty big gap there for him to run.
And it helps that they were in a dime defense. That's 6 defensive backs. So this is why a lot of teams now are searching for those linebacker safety combo type guys who can add a little bit more size on the defensive side of the ball, but can still run as well. Because when you run against 6 DBs with some bigger offensive linemen, you often get this result.
On second down, it's Elliott, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up third down. On third down, it's Prescott. Dancing to his left. Oh, he's going to go for it into a double team, and it's intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. Past the 10 to the 11-yard line, and that's where the return stops. Well, not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Damian Williams, 89 yards. And the Chiefs are going to take a first-quarter lead. Well called, well blocked, and then he just made a great play. That was an athlete going a long way.
Yeah, how about the suddenness, too? Just getting there and taking off and going. For the defensive guys, plays like that really hurt.
Extra point up and through, and it's now a 7-0 game. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Throwing on 2nd and 3. Prescott got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to...
And he's taken down, a Chiefs sack. Frank Clark fighting his way home to get the sack. He was trying to keep his eyes downfield. Nobody came open.
He's trying to do everything that he had been taught, right? Every bit of the technique. But if no one's open, there is no technique except make sure you hold on to the ball as you go to the ground when you're getting sacked.
We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well. But when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
18 yards on his first catch of the game. It's a first down.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You circle the Pro Bowl? Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. And it's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
Now a nice throw here, right side. He hauls it in. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. They'll run on first down. It's Elliott. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Plays like we just saw there, that's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball.
Under pressure, and he will go down. Sack back at the 38. Frank Clark picks up his second sack of the afternoon. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. They'll need a big play here, will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Here's Prescott. And the pressure gets to him again. Darren Lee. He's the one to get him this time, and back-to-back sacks brings up 4th down. And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, are we just going to do ball control? This is the NFL. 7-0 leads, they don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense.
On first down, Williams. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
They go play fake. Mahomes. He's going to look deep down the field. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Sammy Watkins, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Brown. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
They start on the ground with Elliott. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble. The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get down.
Oh, Prescott stripped.
I'll plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. 23 yards, the final tally. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the pistol, here's Elliott. Elliott a first down and more. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. A tough run by Ezekiel Elliott, the 4th overall pick in the 2016 draft.
If you watched tape of him in college, you saw plenty of those runs because I know the highlights showed him in the open field breaking away from people, but that's how he wore down defenses, those exact type of runs.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. And he was excellent on that drive. He deserved to be the one to get across the chalk.
Oh, I agree with you totally. A workhorse on the drive. And how about that last decisive run to punch it in?
Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. This is taken at the 3. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. And now here comes Kansas City. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Malik Collins. Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Now here's Mahomes. And it's complete. It's Damian Williams. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. On 3rd down, it's Williams. And they will bottle him up behind the line, and now will they use a timeout? The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Here's Austin. Busts through the tackle. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. 14 seconds, all that's left to this first half as they come up on 1st down. Prescott now. Letting one fly deep for Cooper. And that's caught inside the 30. And oh, at the end of it, he stripped. Ball comes loose. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And the return will stop them well inside their own 20 at the 15-yard line.
You're a lucky bitch, bro. You're a lucky bitch. Why would I do that?
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. This fielded a few yards into the end. Now a hit and a loose football.
When you kick off and you go downfield and get the ball back, that's what I call a great opportunity.
In a one-score game, I always circle, and you know this, but in my play-by-play sheet, I circle big plays. It could be turning points. This could be a turning point.
Did you put a second circle around this? Or this
I put a star. I put a star. They start the second half here with Williams. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading the play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
And that's caught. It's Kelsey. Touchdown, Kansas City. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Chiefs are going to jump back in front. And now it's blocked. The Cowboys pick it up. The Red Sea parts, and there he goes. He's at the 40, past the 20, 10, 5, and he takes it the distance across the goal line for 2 points. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. He finds an opening past the 40. And he cuts it back left. And his first carry, he loses the football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble. Touchdown, Cowboys! Alfred Morris, 75 yards. And the Cowboys have once again taken the lead.
Wow. It was 17 inches on the ball, bro.
And now Jason Garrett electing for his guys to try for 2. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott.
Oh, fuck!
He's at the 50, the 40,
That game ass.
the 20, 10. And he takes it all the
Bro, I should have another touchdown on the board. I'm fucking okay. I be playing too much.
I picked 6 at home.
Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away.
I fumbled to you. I fumbled to.
This is fielded a couple yards deep.
Nigga stripped Tavon Austin too.
I
ain't see it.
Wow.
The other one I saw it.
No, get off the Casey, bro. Get off the Casey.
On first down, Mahomes. Caught, Kelsey, left side.
I'm gonna catch it. I ain't sweating it.
A big play there on the catch and run. 66 yards. And at this stage, down the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I think the coordinator is looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down the sheet, you find people plays. Not necessarily execution. That's exactly what they did there.
Oh, he ran the ball. Thank you.
Yeah, they got still. I think they go together real quick.
That call makes sense because
You all go together?
well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. It's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
Jump to high.
That's Samantha.
They had the big play. Not much sense. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. Give him a
I've been
gain of 4.
cool. I've been under the radar, man.
Sets up first and
He
goal
was under
line.
the radar with his gun, with his boots.
They'll try and run. This is Williams.
Fuck, bro. That's some bullshit, bro.
He got to take the ball off. That's some bullshit.
And the Chiefs are in for 6.
Keep it at bend. I'm not going to lie. This is good.
And the decision to just get the extra point winds up successful.
Cartier frame. No improv. This nigga fumble. Let's see if he fumble again.
Okay, I'll do it again then.
Oh, the spin.
Oh, you luck out
Past the 20 to the 23-yard line. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 23. Prescott. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. It's intercepted. Picked off by the Honey Badger.
Jack, you draw, bro. I get it back. Now it's time for me to really play defense.
I'm not sure, Brandon, we've seen a sloppier play game this year for a team on offense.
What if I would have slotted like a
no chance whatsoever. And look, I have no idea what it's about to turn over 4 times and how that correlates to winning or losing. But I guarantee you, it's not very good.
Defensively, it was Leighton Vander Esch up from his linebacker spot. The line goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Damn.
Give me those.
Looking for Kelsey there, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Anthony Barr. And he takes this one back into the end zone. The Cowboy defense has a touchdown. Charles, I'm looking at you, and understandably, your mouth is wide open in disbelief. What were they thinking?
Wait, they drawing on me.
Went out on offense. I would guarantee they told them, don't just make anticipatory throws. Make sure you see it before you throw it. Didn't happen here.
Trying to protect that lead, and now they gave it up. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
I got his walk. I got his cut.
You better make it good, because it's my last one.
That's your last one.
Yeah, nigga, I got flash.
Alright.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
In the 4th quarter, I'm going to shut that ass down now.
They'll hand it off now. Williams.
Okay. I thought it was 2nd half, but now it's 4th quarter. Okay.
Because the game close right now. The game close.
Nice inside run. Sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Mahomes. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield.
I got his shorts. He gave me his shorts.
And they're going to have a 3rd down.
Now that's often a surprise for the defensive guys when they see the big fella slide out of the backfield and catch the ball. Not something they usually do over in practice very often.
Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here
Bro,
on 4th down.
I'm going to send your ass to sleep with a good night rest.
I hope so. I want you to.
Niggas want to say this their last one when they go
How
up
about
there.
this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard.
Okay.
Now in Arlington.
Okay, bro.
It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They run. It's Williams.
Nope.
First down. First down.
You stupid.
Did they stop him? They did. He needed a yard. He didn't get anything. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position.
It's good, bro. It's good, bro. Come on, bro.
And he'll get this one down to about the 27. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Offensively, with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Well, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
I would not lie to you.
I hope you're man your word.
Unless you don't want to score nothing.
Prescott from the gun on 3rd. Throwing the out route
like I said.
That's Elliott. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21-22.
I'm going for it.
They got the completion, but they didn't get the first down. So you got to think if you're on the defensive side of the ball, you're pretty happy with what you just accomplished there.
Yeah, guy, like you said, got him out of bounds, stopped the clock, kept them short of the marker.
Where my play at?
And
here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
47. What's good?
Now Prescott on 4th down. Escaping. Oh, no, he lost the football.
Just pick it up, so
Jason Garrett
damn, I should have kicked.
to reconsider the decision to go for it there. And the Chiefs defense comes up with a stop.
Uh-oh.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs on 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll run it with Williams.
Come on, bro.
And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd and 9, Mahomes. Throw right side going to be caught by Hardman. The 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
So the edge rush, he's got it. 15. For a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 61 yards.
Kick that extra
And the Chiefs have taken the lead here in the 4th. Butker now to add the extra point.
It's cool.
Give it a bang, bro. You shouldn't
And that
even
will
block
make this a 4-point game.
Number 2, you shouldn't even have that pick six. I'm still buck your ass.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it
You
away.
shouldn't have that fumble or that pick.
I don't care, but I had 2 fumbles, so which one? Pick, bull.
Okay. Let's end the game, Z. Let's end the game.
Well, you're beyond
I
stupid.
know you didn't like the way Zeke was stiffing you, bro.
I don't know what you're talking about, bro.
He'll have a 1st down past the 40.
I mean, you're supposed to field goal range, bro, but what you gonna do?
Midfield. Fresh out of the locker room, they hit him with a gain of over 20. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. They keep on the ground with Elliott. Trying to run inside, but nothing there.
If he was going to fumble,
It was Reggie Ragland who got him down. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. We've got a 1-score game.
I know that's what I'm gonna hear after I beat you, bro.
So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Throwing on 2nd down. Prescott to the left side and complete for Amari
Third down,
Cooper.
bro.
Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
Let's make it quick, like you said, bro. Let's make it quick.
Now I got to take some oxygen out of you, bro.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 7. On the RPO, Prescott's going to keep it himself. Completes it right side to Cooper. There he goes.
Thank you.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
For the last minute.
Amari Cooper, 48 yards. And the Cowboys have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Alright.
Extra point by Marr, up and good.
How you what's going? Extra point?
Closing stages as a field goal now.
Okay, let's not even think about that shit.
Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away.
Don't give him no fucking benefit of doubt. He ass.
Damn, I wouldn't probably should bring that shit out.
You don't want to bring that shit out, bro.
Okay, bro. I don't got time for niggas, man.
You don't got time for niggas?
I'm talking niggas are bad.
They'll run on 1st down. Williams.
Get off me,
I
bro.
take that, bro. I take that.
6 across the 30 to the 31.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Pick it up, bro! Pick it up! Why are you sliding?
This defense hasn't had the best showing.
No, I'm too busy locking on Tyreek Hill. That's why, bro. What the fuck?
That was going to Tyreek Hill,
And just think of it this way. It may not be the quantity of the plays that they've had, because those haven't been great. But they get a few more quality ones like that could finish things off for them.
Throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. Fourth down now, and defensively, Charles,
easy first.
They're just asking this crew for one more stop.
And you know that they're feeling the momentum right now, but they have to be very careful not to get over-exuberant.
Bitch, where? Bitch, where? Bitch, where?
That's my fault, bro. Fucking ass, bro.
It would appear the Cowboys are going to win this football game.
Your ass, bro.
I hear you.
I threw that shit too fast.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Come on out here. Come get some. Come get some.
Thank you.
Look at this. They get the tackle they needed. It's intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. The 20, 10. And he will score. Touchdown.
Why, Rich? Why? Rich, why?
This game, it's been defensively oriented on both sides, so I guess it stands to reason that the play of the game comes on defense.
So it's my kind of game. You know that anytime we have a defensive battle, but that, as you said, it stands to reason that's the way the game tilted. Someone had to make a big play, and the way the defenses were dominating, that's exactly what we got.
You're gonna lose, bro. Bro. Niggas wanna play all day. Wow, bro. Niggas wanna play all day, every day.
Back to it after the pick six. Prescott.
Sit down, bro. Sit down, bro.
He's taken down. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game.
I had fucking deadlock.
It's 2nd and 21.
Nobody played.
Prescott. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it was the target there. And it's 3rd down.
Let you get a first. Huh?
You said what?
If you said let me get a first, I'll let you get a first. Hey, please let me get a first. Okay. You cool. You cool, nigga. That's about it.
We'll go 47.
Okay.
Here's Prescott. And that
You
will be
lucky as a
incomplete
bitch.
with a clock showing
You lucky
18
as a bitch.
seconds now to go.
All I gotta say.
He has had a great game defensively. He's been east-west, north-south,
That's
everywhere.
easy, the big
I
game.
love how you described that,
Let's
because
see
to
the
be a
game, bro.
great defender, you have to
Do
be
the
able to
party
move
after this, bro.
up and back, sideline to sideline, and he's been fantastic.
Give me that shit. I want some all the way on the other side.
There as it's
I don't
intercepted.
mind my business.
Picked
I
by
don't mind my
Kenneth.
business.
And a great
You
return as he
tripping.
gets this
On the other
ball
side.
close to the 30-yard line.
Okay.
Cooper was the
I
intended
love
target.
you. You didn't beat me.
Uh-huh.
I threw 5 picks.
Okay. And I call
Line of scrimmage,
five.
the
Now
31
what?
now on 1st and
I
10.
had 5 turnovers, bro.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. Mecole Hardman, the intended target, but it's going to be 2nd down.
That's way to go. Oh, niggas kicking. I dare niggas to kick this shit short. I dare niggas. I'm cribbing it.
Oh, now look at this. They're lining up to add 3 more. Little insult to injury here late in the game. This one from 48 yards away.
Oh, man.
And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these two teams meet. But until then, this game's over.
You ass, bro. Get off my line. You ass.
Really, this thing was already decided. The late points get scored and then it ends on the kickoff.
But I'm right there with you, partner.
Get off.
I'll call you back when I'm ready.
Get off my line, man.
I'll text you.